This is the last video. My voice is kind of going out. So, excuse me. I'm going to try to muster through. And I'm going to try not to clear my throat every 5 seconds. Okay. Sagittarius. Let me go to the live so I can make sure I'm seeing everything correctly. So we can make sure there's no technical difficulties any. Okay. But hello, Sagittarius. How are you? Okay, are we here? There we go. What's happening with this? Okay. We are here. Are you kidding? Okay, so we're here. I'm so excited. I don't know why I'm excited, but I'm excited, so whatever. Okay. Oh, trapped in fear. What happened? Okay. So, Sag, are you nervous about something? This week, the theme for you is trapped in fear. So you could be learning about how not to have anxiety, or you could be feeling just trapped in fear this whole time. Let's see what this is about. If you're watching scary movies this week, stop it. Okay? We have 9 of Pentacles. Oh, so you're thinking about your lifestyle. Not a midlife crisis. Okay, so you're having this moment where you're like looking at everything how it is, and this is so strange because Sagittarius is not known for this. Y'all don't do this. Like most Sagittarius people, and trust me, I know Sagittarius, okay? I came from one. I've been around them my whole life, and trust me, just trust me. I know Sagittarius, okay? Men and women. Y'all don't think about the future. What the hell is this? What is this? Unless you have something in your chart, like your moon or your rising or your north node that's like Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't really think about the future. Not to say that you don't plan for it, but you don't just sit there and harp on it, but that's what you're doing. You're looking at where you're at now and being like, this isn't where I want to be. I want to do more. I want to have more. This is what life is about. Like you're kind of spiraling. What's going on, Sagittarius? But I feel like the energy is still soft. It's not as intense as you think it is. I know you feel like it's intense this week, but it's not that deep, I promise. And it's interesting because usually you're the person telling people that. But this week you need to be told that. Okay. The Chariot, Prince of Pentacles, 8 of Swords in reverse. So you know where you want to go, right? You have this idea in your mind, whether it's a physical place or like emotionally, mentally, whatever it is. You, in your mind, you know what you want to have, what you want to do, what you want to be successful at. You even know the time that it takes to make it happen. But it's almost like you've thought so long about it, or you put so much energy into thinking about it, that now you're just procrastinating. Or now you freaked yourself out because you maybe set the limit too high for yourself at this given time. What I mean by that is you have this goal and you should keep that goal. But what you're doing is you're trying to achieve it in your mind way too soon. And what you don't realize is that you're creating a ceiling for yourself before you've even started. And that is the quickest way to burn out. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is, yes, you want to have your goal. Yes, you want to go and achieve it. But what you don't want to do is say, so once I do this, I'm going to do this, this, and this at this rate. Don't do that to yourself. Just have the vision that was given to you and don't think about the details. Don't go so hard that if things are not moving at the rate that you said it, you feel like you failed. Because that is the quickest way, especially if it's business related, if it's even internal progression, shadow work. do not do that to yourself, Sag. And I don't know why, but it's causing you to literally be stuck in time. So you're thinking about the future, but you're upset about your present, and you're just stuck like in that little globe of confusion. And so because of that, you have no room to transform, and you have no room to change anything because you're worried about tomorrow's problems today. So I think what would be your best bet? Hit the ground running. So whatever you want to do, stop thinking about it and just do it. Like literally just do it. Now, I'm not saying go to the highest version of that. That's why I'm saying stop doing that to yourself. What I mean is whatever you are trying to do, just start. Just start it. Don't think about all the extra ins and outs, because a lot of the stuff that you will learn by just doing it is stuff that you cannot plan for. Wisdom and experience are very different than, what am I trying to say? You learning by trial and error, or you just learning in general and seeing like what you need to change, you won't see that because it's you doing the work. So you have to wait until you start doing things to see the results, so you can see what you need to tweak, what you need to add. Do you see what I'm saying, Sag? Like the goal, let me stress this. The Chariot, your goal is amazing. And if you accomplish this is going to be better than what you dream of. But the problem is you are moving too fast with how it needs to be done, when it's going to be done, the heights of it. Like don't put a limit on yourself before you even start. Even you saying you want to make $1 million by this age, it's still a window like that you're putting yourself in, or like a box. Because who's to say that you can't be a billionaire by that time? Just as an example, but do you see what I'm saying? Like if your goal is here, but God sees it here, that's a lot of space. And you need to like focus on just the dream itself, but not like how high you want to go with it. I know that sounds so weird, but for the sake of this reading, that's what it's saying. You don't want to focus on how far you want to go with it. You just want to focus on doing it and seeing what happens whenever you do it. I really hope that makes sense. I really do. Let's pull one more card. Whoa. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you do have something painful that's happening right now. Maybe that's why your focus is a little off. It's dealing with a cycle that is still pending. It hasn't fully completed yet. And it's dealing with a relationship. So a relationship has you all messed up in the game, honey. And there's still habits within that situation that have not been let go of. So really, even though you're focused on something you want to happen, you have not mastered this relationship. And the relationship, even though it's not the same goal that you have for yourself, it shows how you're going to be disciplined enough to make that goal happen. So for example, if you have a toxic mindset in your relationship, it's going to transfer into your business life. You can't really, like, they go hand in hand. Like, for example, the people you hang out around, you can't separate that from the things that you're trying to do. If you're hanging around bad people, you're going to be, not bad people, if you're hanging around people who are doing things that you know are not going to help you succeed, you can't then expect to be around them and then try to go work on the stuff and like see it succeed. You have to separate, certain behaviors so that you can see certain outcomes. And I feel like this relationship, it doesn't have to be a bad relationship, but you haven't really mastered how to succeed in that relationship. So you may need to let it go, or maybe you need to learn what is it that needs to be changed in that dynamic for yourself. I feel like this is all over the place, but I really feel like I'm talking to you, Sag. Like, I hope that you are like picking up what I'm putting down, because to me it's clear, but I feel like me trying to say it with the words is not coming out clear. Okay. The Star. Yeah, so you just really in your head lately. Like, just, you have a lot of dreams, and that's great. But just realize that in order to make these dreams a reality, you got to do something. That's all I can really say on that. And I'm just going to keep it real with you, Sag, because y'all always keeping it real with us. And then we have Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the work that you're putting in now is not, you're not making no momentum. I'm just gonna be honest. And the only reason I'm saying that is because you need to realize whatever you're doing now is not working. You need to change it up. Do something different. Okay? So, Sag, that's your reading. I really hope that you gain some knowledge from it and you have better understanding of your situation and what to do to improve your situation. I love you, Sag. I do. But I do think that there's some things that you have to work on. Just like everybody. Like, don't get me wrong. But this needs to be fixed because what you want to happen is huge. But you have to get this other stuff in order before it can happen. And one way that you're going to do that is not by being scared. So we're not going to be scared anymore, okay? No more trapped in fear business. No more paranoia. No more self-sabotage. No more poverty mindset. None of that, okay? Take accountability. Be in the present moment. Stop worrying about tomorrow's problems. Worry about today. Use the energy that you have today to make things happen today, okay? No more procrastination. All right, Sag. That's all. I'll see you in the next video.